welcome to my walkthrough of Rise of Insanity. This is Fluffy Rabbit from PS3 Imports. You can find me on PS3 Imports, or you can find me on the Fluff and Tough show. If you haven't checked that out yet, you definitely should. This is going to be, I think, about an hour. I lost a duck earlier, so it may be a little bit longer. It's by Red Limb Studios, and you can find them on their Twitter page, which is Red Limb Studio. Yeah, so let's give this a go. I've just skipped over the main intro because my sound wasn't coming out, and hopefully my sound is coming out because I will cry. So a couple of notes in this game. You need to, when you pick up a note, you need to press on square to actually read it. You need to make sure, well, if you're following this, you will pick up everything, but you need, the game's a little bit, you need to make sure you pick up every single piece, otherwise you're going to need to replay it. You can move faster with the L2 button, just makes you walk a little bit quicker. Other than that, it's just standard buttons really. Okay, so we want to pick up this note in this left hand drawer, and again you want to press square and make sure you read the note. And we pick up
the patient's data.
And we can actually skip
41 years old, day,
and it will automatically be collected.
I know Edward as far back as I remember.
Now there's nothing in this drawer, but we have a trophy for opening 40 cupboards, drawers, etc. So when you see a cupboard, you just want to automatically open it up.
Sometimes he doesn't remember what happened.
So you want to go over to this file cupboard,
some suspicion
down in the bottom there,
but it's too early for the detailed diagnosis.
Lovely duck. These ducks gave me so much trouble. Get a little satisfying squeak. Again, you just want to open those up. You want to come over to the far here by the armchair. There's just this little, I can't remember what these are called. You know, where you see the image. And then back over by the bookcase. Could have done this in a different order, but just why I've written a trophy guide as well, so it's just what I've written down. And then over by this the far side, there's a photo in this drawer here. And then you just want to open these. There's nothing in there, but just because towards the 40. And then that's everything in that room, and we can leave. Directly opposite, you want to open these two cupboard doors and pick up this little toy car thing. Then down the hallway, you can open this little drawer here, and then this second drawer of the chest of drawers. And again, make sure you read the text. And then we can head downstairs. I'm pretty sure you can't open anything down here. Just this one here. No, you can't. You want to come over to the piano, and you can open these two side cabinets here. These drawers, and you want to pick up the music on the piano. Then you want to enter into the front room, and then there's a note on that side table. Again, make sure you read it. You want to head into the kitchen, and there's a post-it note on the far cupboard. And you just want to ignore whoever that lady is. I think she's must be your missus or something. For a trophy. You want to get the Rebel trophy, which is to ignore her and go into the next level. So you want to make sure you've opened all the cupboards you can in here. I think it's only those. And we read both those notes, didn't we? I've gone so quick I can't remember whether I've read the notes. But we're waiting for the phone to ring now, so I can just double check that I read those, but I'm pretty sure I did. So now we're just waiting for a cutscene to trigger. So you need to kind of just go around. You can reread notes because you're just kind of waiting for it. This phone to ring in the hallway. Not really sure what makes it ring. It's just, I guess, the time to lapse. Make sure you don't turn off the TV. Mind you, as soon as you turn off the TV, it will ring. So. Come on, phone. Oh, there we go. So I'm going to pick up the phone.
Am I talking with Dr. Stephen Dowell?
And then you get the Rebel trophy. Again, that's for not touching the TV and going on to the next level. Okay, we're now in the doctor's office. So we want to pick up this tape
Patient
recorder.
Edward 41.
And then we can
Day
press
September
X
11th.
because it will automatically go in.
Patient
wanna
has told me
open
about his dreams where he tries to
cupboard.
murder his wife and child.
And we want to pick up the post-it
As far
note
as he
and
said
press
before,
square
he's a
to
bachelor,
make sure you
and
read it.
he hasn't said anything about children.
And you want to pick
It
up
could be some traumatic memory from his childhood.
this one by the
I have
plant.
to get to know
You
about
press
it during our
square
next
to make sure
meeting.
you read them.
It is a harder
And
case
open
than
the
I
cupboard
expected.
doors.
Some symptoms indicate that the patient can possess multiple personality. But these are
And we
only
want to exit
suspicions.
here.
I have to ask my friend, Abraham.
We want to go into room 6. And you want to open these cupboard doors because they go towards the Explorer trophy. And then open this little drawer. And again, make sure you read all the notes. Okay, and then we can head to the lift. Press the button. And we're heading to the mall. Okay, you want to go through the 2 doors. Oh. And then you'll see by these little orange doors, you see a little handprint and it's another little ducky. And you want to walk all the way down to the end. And you'll see some writing which says, "A key to her heart is located where your journey began," which means we need to go back up. However, you want to go through this door here, and you've got a little photo. You want to turn around, and in the sink is a little train. Now we can head back upstairs. want to head back towards the doctor's office. We're going to pick up the note, which tells us to check our eyesight. All the cupboards are shut. So. Head in room 6. So it's telling us the code to the door downstairs is 629. All these cupboards are open, so. Head back downstairs. Then head to the end. And enter the code 629. And you'll get the trophy eye check. And then you want to head over to this mop slab. You want to read the note. Turn around. This body will disappear. And then you can head over to the door and try and get out. And then you kind of want to turn back around to trigger a C and keep trying the door. You'll notice that the room will change and fill with blood. And we're in the bird room. So you want to pick up this little note, and this tells you how to operate the bird essentially, because you're going to be doing a flying scene. Basically this is for the flying school trophy, and you just want to avoid hitting the walls and any objects pretty much to get the trophy. Hopefully it's going to be alright. So you're just using your right stick. Flying school 1. I'm going to pick up the phone.
Gain control over him, please.
Okay, in the garden. I'm going to follow the path. Get hit in the head. Thanks very much. And you want to get the key that's in the wheelbarrow. And you want to get the duck that's on this wooden plaque thing. And then I'm going to go back down the path. We want to head into this great big, I don't know, summer house, greenhouse, I'm not sure which it is. Unlock it. Open both the doors. Head over, and underneath this like hook thing that's dangling inside the drawer is a note. You make sure you read it, and on the table is a death certificate. Make sure you read that. And then you want to try and leave.
Why did you allow him?
Yeah, make the phone ring.
Daddy! Daddy! He's here! He's back!
Okay, so now there's a trophy for dying 5 times, and it's really quick if we get it in this scene. So what we're going to do is come out here, make sure we fall off the wall, and then you want to enter this room. You're going to do that 5 times. Unfortunately, the loading's a little bit long, but again, you just want to do the same thing. And there we go. We got murdered 5 times. I think it's quicker just to do it. Get it out of the way rather than doing it at the end. Right, okay. So I'm gonna open this chest of drawers and pick up the picture, and this goes in towards the collecting all the drawings picture, which is art connoisseur. And then down here is a sword, and I would suggest just rotating it until you see the Theodore and just holding it for a little while. I don't know whether it's the same on ours, but when I was looking for ducks, I came across people saying on other systems that the Theodore trophy, well, achievement, and theirs is different achievements to trophies. It's a little bit glitched and said to hold it for a few seconds. So I'm just advising that maybe, I don't know if it is, but maybe it's worthwhile holding it for a few more seconds just to make sure. So, but I'm not 100% on that, so I'm just suggesting to hold it. I haven't personally had any issue, but maybe suggest to hold it for a few seconds to make sure that it registers it. Alright, so we want to pick up this note on the desk, and again, make sure you read it. I don't think there's anything else we can open in this room. No. No. I was just checking on my notes. There wasn't anything I could open in there. Okay, so we want to walk down. Picture a drop. We want to read what it says here. So it says basically we need to turn power on, which we're going to do. So we'll walk through this hallway. And here's a little drawer, and there's a note in here, so again, make sure you read it. So basically we're missing some fuses, so we're going to go and find those. I'm going to head down the stairs. I'm going to head to the end first and we'll see the shield. Again, this is towards the Theodore trophy, so you just want to pick it up and rotate it until you see Theodore's name. Then you can put it back down, because it doesn't actually go in your inventory, so. And then we're going to go into this room on the right. Go over to this, I don't know, torture chamber bed. Pick up the duck. Right, and there's a little note on this chair, which has to do with a puzzle that we're going to come back to. And then we're going to go back out and follow the path. And then we want to go across to this notice board that we see over here. Pick up this magazine on the floor. And we want to read the note on the notice board. Okay. Sorry, I just need to pick up that magazine again because I didn't know if I read it. A little bit weird, I get confused. And then we want to head back over down here, and in here, the box is the fuses, so we want to take those. And down here is a photo. We want to pick that up. Sometimes if there's a lot of items, sometimes I have to double check if I picked it up. Okay, we want to head back in here. So, go look at the note again. Oh no, not because they took the note. No, they didn't. It's over here. Alright. There we go. So you want to turn the top one, 1, 2, 3. Do the right one, 1, 2, 3. And do the bottom one, 1, 2. And you get the plumber trophy. You want to head back upstairs. So let's give it a wrap. Now this goes towards the electrician trophy, which we'll get later on. There we go. Just open these drawers. Head in here. There we go. There's actually a note there. I'm going to pick up the recorder.
Patient Edward, 41. Taking some pieces of advice from my friend April.
Drawing on the fridge.
I established that Eddie suffers from a very mild split personality disorder. The other personality hasn't shown yet and hasn't taken him under control. There are only problems with memory and mild tics. I have to think about the kind of therapy I will apply.
Phone to ring. There we go. No more cupboards we can open, I don't think.
Hello? Stephen? Are you here? Stephen? It's Eddie.
Okay, we've got a drawing in front of us, so we want to pick that up. You want to... Oh, come around the corner.
Daddy, I'm lost. It was so sad. I lost my figure keys. Please find them for me.
So he wants us to find his toys. We'll go in this right room. And it's pinned to the bed. Go in this next right room. It's a photo. And then round the corner, the drawing in the cot. Head upstairs. In room 6. Again, open all the cupboards in there after you've read that newspaper article. to the doctor's office. Pick up
Patient
the recording.
Eddie, 41.
Then pick up the note on his desk.
Having acquainted with the traumatic Eddie's past life, violence in the family, and pathology, I've decided that I will use a less invasive method of treatment we can handle without hypnosis. The confrontation with the past and dreams connected with some mild anxiolytics should
Then we want to head down
I think
these steps.
finishing the
where it's
dream.
got the green
So,
fire exit steps.
killing the wife and child can join his split selves. All we need to do is wait and observe.
Then we want to head through this door on the left. We want the last cubicle door. We want to head round towards the showers. We want to head out of here. And then we want to go through the other side.
Breaking news. As the investigation has shown, the police have established that the brutal murder of the family of a famous doctor of
click on
psychology
the
was caused by a
photo.
local gardener, Edward F.
And then in the drawer on the end is his other figurine. And you want to try and leave. And it's going to glitch and you just want to try and head towards the left. Okay, so this is going to be the nullifying section. The first part of it is automated in the hospital, so don't touch the joysticks or anything. It's only when you become a bird. So this bit's all automated. Again, it's still automated. So now it's where you're controlling. And you know you've done it right if you end up in this room. So just make sure you don't touch it when you're in the automated part. Because I didn't realise when I first tried this game out on a sub account that that bit was automated. And I didn't get the trophy because I was touching it. I don't know. So just don't touch that bit would be my best advice. And it pops just fine. Okay, so walk a little bit forward and you'll see like there's a torch on the bench. Okay. Then we want to go straight forward. You want to take the left path. You want to pick up the drawing. And then you want to head back towards the right path and go in the shed. And you'll head towards the shelves. You want to pick up the note that's on the back shelf. And then you want to go towards the other shelf and pick up the tape that's on the shelf. And then you can head back out. Oh, he actually frightened me, I forgot he was coming. Head down the path towards the camper van. You want to open the right hand side door. You want to collect the drawing. You head to the back. Open all the doors. then go to the passenger side, and then you want to put the tape, and then you want to press the searchlight, and then you'll get the electrician trophy. And then you want to head to the back here. Oh my god, I can't see. Oh, here we go. In this little well, in this little bucket, is a duck. No, I know I did it, but I'm just going to double check I picked up that picture. Alright. Can I get... Here we go. It doesn't let me through. Okay, we're going to go into the greenhouse. And in this ditch is a little mice. And here is a note. Triggers the phone ringing.
Come for me, please. Mom is lying here. She is so cold.
Okay. So you want to walk up to the TV, turn it off, walk away a little bit, you'll hear it come back on, and you'll get the ring trophy. On this table, there's another one of the pictures. I don't think you can open any of these cupboards. No? Okay, we want to head towards... Oh, we can open these piano drawers. There we go. That was lucky. Alright, we're going to head towards the bedroom. Well, I got the Explorer Trophy. So the Explorer Trophy is for opening 40 cupboards. So if you haven't got it yet, you just want to keep opening cupboards and drawers. So on this shelf is a duck. I love that little squeak. Alright, and over here is a book. And then on the desk is a drawing. Now you get the Art Connoisseur trophy there for collecting all the drawings. However, there are more drawings in the game. So I'm going to keep saying where the drawings are, just in case it ever changes. I'm not sure why it pops here. Unless they're the repeat drawings, I don't know. But anyway, I'm going to keep saying where the drawings are, just in case. Okay. So, we want to come out, excuse me, head upstairs. I'm going to come around here. There's a note. We want to head through this door, the top of the stairs. You want to follow it around. And then you want to click on this bird and read the text. And then you want to walk all the way around and pick up the recorder. And then you want to head back downstairs because the phone will start ringing.
Marge, no. Experimental methods. Only experimental. No. Why him? Why him? I don't know. Weird case. Weird case.
You just want to walk
My
forward.
dad, Eddie was born.
Yeah, you do have to walk
On
forward.
Friday, he had a family. On his
Thought it might have been all made, but it's not.
on Wednesday, his dreams did not allow him to sleep. So on Thursday day, he visited the doctor to confess so deep. On Friday night, he did what the doctor told him to do. On Saturday, he did not have his family. He did the do.
Are you going to fall through this hole?
The Sunday morning, he slept ill. The doctor was right. Nightmares have gone.
Okay. You walk forward. You head to the first desk and you get like a weird, well not weird, but you're gonna get a cutscene. Open the drawer. Again, read it. And then go on to the second area. It's going to not let you pick it up until it's passed, and you can pick the note up. Make sure you read it. And then behind the desk is the last piece of the Sophia Dordal trophy. So you want to pick it up again, rotate it a little bit. And there you go, it's the trophy. The last piece of armour. So you go to the next area. We'll let the piano scene play out.
Honey, gain control over you.
So there's a note on top of the piano and on the piano chair. We head through to the next area. Okay, you just want to turn back around. Turn around again. Turn around again. Nope, turn around again. Turn around again. And there should be a duck. You want to pick the duck up. And then you want to lift your controller up because it'll be pointed down. And then you want to head through the doors. And we'll be back in the house. Okay, so on this kitchen table is a drawing. Again, if you haven't got your trophy, you can open some cupboards in the kitchen. So we want to go in the front room. And just behind is a key behind the photo. So we want to head out. We want to go to the kids' bedroom again. We want to open the chest. And we'll find a duck. Then we want to head to the door opposite.
Honey, bring me the towel from the bedroom.
And just try the door until she's finished. And then head down. And then opposite the front room, this door. Head in, open the wardrobe doors, and grab a towel. And then head to the dressing table and pick up the note on the dressing table. And then we want to head back to the bathroom. Oh, wrong way. Which will now open for us. And you want to hang the towel up. And then we are locked in. We're waiting for a cutscene. And then we want to pick this note up. The door's unlocked. And we can leave. I'll wait for the code to arrive. She's really unhappy. She's off to her mum's. Okay, back in the doctor's office. Underneath the picture, and pick up the note. We're heading to room 9. We want to pick up the tape recorder.
Research theme. The test of the therapy increasing
Got a
intelligence among
listening
children.
trophy.
The subject of the
You come
research,
around the corner,
Theodore
turn
Dowell.
on the projector,
The first attempts to
and then
increase
check the
IQ,
slot
I started
box.
using suggestion and manipulation method during ARIA.
So we want to head
The
back
subject
down in
handled
the
the
left.
experiment very well. I began the observation.
When we get in the
Annual
lift,
visual tests phase.
when we get to the mall, we want to run to the very end and get in the last door on the left. If you don't run and the black darkness catches up with you, you will die. So you want to run with your L2 button. Last door on the left. And then on this table at the back, you want to pick up the light bulb. And then again, you want to run to the next left open door. It's like in the middle. So past here we go. And come in. You got like a puzzle. You just have to push buttons. So the order is 2, 4, 1. It gives you a key. so we're going to head out this door. But as soon as you head out, you'll notice that there's a light on a stand and you want to put that light bulb in it. And then it will take the darkness away so you won't die. So here we go. Here's the light. On it goes. And we can head upstairs unharmed. Head back into this room, open the chest, pick up the duck, pick up the note, make sure you read it, try and leave the room, keep trying to leave and turn around and notice the changes in the room. Okay, we're in the garden, so we want to head and find some bolt cutters. So we want to head to the shed. It looks lovely during the day. During the night it's a bit different. So in the shed we go. I'm going to take the bolt cutters. Head back to where we were. And follow the path. Then down by this boat, over by the rock. This is a pesky, sneaky duck. And you've got a duck. This is one that took me, I couldn't find it. Right, and then you want to come over to this blanket over here, and then you've got an oar. You want to pick that up. And then you've got a note on the blanket. You want to read the text and take that. Just double checking we've got everything. Duck, paddle, note. Yep, okay, we can sail off. And the boat automatically sails you off. And we're back in the distorted area again. So you want to follow it around.
Therapy increasing the
And on top of this pile, make sure you read it. Again, follow it around. And on this blanket,
Happy, just for a while, to fulfill my dreams.
make sure you read it. Follow the path. And behind this first, I don't know what it is, I call it a fortune teller machine, but I don't know if it is. And you want to pick up this duck. And then you want to follow the path around. And you want to wait for this court scene to play out before you can pick up this book. And then you want to pick up the book, make sure you read it. And then a door has appeared behind you, you want to go through the door. Now you're in jail, so you want to wait for the door to buzz. It would have released you. There we go. Go through the door. Go through this door. Walk up. And we go left. By this green poster. Through this into the storeroom. And then on the first set of shelves down here, you want to pick up this duck. You want to go around. And there's photo on the shelf. Then you want to head through this door here. Go to the very end. You can open up both of these doors. But firstly you want to go through this door on the right. And you want to pick up both these notes. And turn on this radio. Okay. And you can't open any drawers or cupboards in these rooms. You want to go to the office opposite. And on the desk there's a note. You want to read that. And you want to go to this cupboard. So it's 3 to the right, 1 left, and then it's 7 right. You want the key. We basically want to head, wrong way, head back to where we came. And instead we're going to go this way, straight across, open this door.
Good. So maybe you would tell us about your authorial therapy. What do you think, Mr. Dow? Can you hear me? It's better now, isn't it? So, can we continue? Great. Did you know that Susan Dow was pregnant?
And you've got the note on the desk. Make sure you read it. You've got another note here. Make sure you read it. Then you want to open this cupboard. And flick the switch. And trigger the phone ringing. Then you want to walk around the corner and open this door here. And on the table, make sure you read it. You want to head out. And you want to enter through this jail cell. And click on the phone.
Listen, Bowman, give me some creeps, Doctor. I won't manage alone.
There's a note here, you want to make sure you read it. Just walk forward a little bit. And the doors were open. You're going to come through. And there's going to be a magazine on this third bench. Make sure you read it. And then come up by this first bench around the side. There's going to be a duck. You're going to walk forward.
I hereby open the trial against
This is automatic. You won't gain control until the judge finishes speaking.
Prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started.
I would like to enclose the report about my client's insanity to the evidence, as well as recordings made by Dr. Dowell during the therapy.
Mr. Edward, could you tell us about the relation that was between you and Mrs. Susan Dow, Dr. Stephen Dow's wife, that tried to cure you? I would like to enclose documents from Susan Dow's autopsy to the evidence. Basing on these, Your Honor, as well as the jury can get to know that the victim was pregnant with the defendant.
And then you want to come over and pick up this note. Make sure you read it. And then walk forward towards the judge.
I open the trial against Stephen Dowell about malpractice against Edward, who caused Susan and Theodore Dowell's death. Do the prosecutor and counsel wish to say anything before the trial is started?
My client, as a doctor, always takes care about patients' welfare. In the enclosed evidence, Your Honor may read about many difficult cases that have been cured by the defendant. He was trying to cure his protege at any cost to ease the pain.
I would like to enclose to the evidence the description of one therapy conducted by the defendant, which, as we can read, also finished with a failure. The girl, with similar illness like Edward, who under the influence of the therapy made suicide.
And did the defendant realize that his wife was pregnant, not with him, but with Edward?
Oh no. Okay. So we can leave. I did pick up that duck, didn't I? Yeah. So the phone rings, and we can head out. Paranoid about ducks. Okay. Answer the phone. You're in a hospital room now, so we want to wait for the doors to open.
Can I see you in my office?
Here we go. So head down the corridor. You want this first brown door. I open the drawer. You want the note. Shall we read it? And that should get you the nosy trophy.
Show you something.
For all the notes.
The next room. Have a seat and make yourself comfortable.
So now we will go next door. turn on the projector.
Our relationship started to pass away suddenly. Stephen treated me like a lodger, unwanted person, with whom he lived because it was a kind of interest. And I started to live on memories and projections that were so beautiful in my head, so perfect. Stephen was in them like years before, like when we moved into our new house and we planned to make a big garden only for us. These memories made me stronger, helped me to survive and wait for tomorrow with hope. First time, I thought that maybe I'm only dreaming, or the projections about him became ridiculously strong. He came to me like before, smiling, happy, with sparkles in his eyes. Similar situations repeated in the next weeks, and I, instead of looking for their source, was waiting till my loving Stephen came back, just for a while, to feel like before, like years ago. At the beginning of our relationship, Stephen often told me about interesting things from the psychology ward. During his studies, he met with a case of a patient with multiple personalities. I remember well this case because it seemed to be very exciting. So many different personalities in one body that differ in IQ, beliefs, talents, and even visual acuity. I hid my husband's illness to meet with Eddie, his second personality, to feel happy just for a while, to fulfill my dreams. During our romance, we often met in the garden. Today, I again talked with Eddie. He is in very bad condition. Stephen's therapy started to even scare him, he says. He must make terrible things to be cured and finally take a breath. As a last resort, I will send this recording to Abraham.
Oh dear. Right, head out. Then try and leave. Keep going forward. You want to reach for the door. And then you want to turn around. You want to grab the duck. And you get DuckTales. A woo. And then to finish the game, you walk forward. In here. Yeah, creepy bears. Just follow this path. And then fall off a ledge. That's it, game over.
It's close now. He won't let me out. I won't get out.
So yeah, it's fairly easy, 100%. There's quite a few collectibles. You should get them all in one sitting, because, like I say, the DuckTales does need to get one go, and I'm pretty sure so will the notes. But there you go. There's 100%. But yeah, if you like the guide and you want to listen to more, we have reviews and we have a podcast. So check out our other stuff. I'm Fluffy Rabbit. You can follow me on Twitter, and you can follow our Imports channel, which is at PS3 Imports. I hope you like the guide. Thanks for watching. Like and subscribe and all that nonsense.